Never fear. Your captain is here. Stream starting soon, guys. Final prep's underway. I got to grab my cigar. I lost it. There we are. What? What is that? Something about internet trouble. Something about internet trouble. I knew you would be here, Herr Rodok. Es ist das Boot Zeit. I don't know what that translates to, man. Help me out on that. Herr Kaloin. Aye, aye, Herr Kaloin. Time to imitate some Germans tonight, eh? We've got an esteemed member in the chat already. Glad to see you, man. Pop me on! Pop me on! Welcome on in. Yes, it is Alternate History Gaming. I'm Bank60s, your humble and gracious player host as always. Don't have the name flashing up tonight on the stream. Damn. Didn't do the back end work. Oh well. It's okay. Tonight's a big night, though. Man, I've been excited for this one. Been a while since U47. Had to take a little while to get over that. We've missed... I missed the game. I hated to end the last adventure on a sinking like we did. But I'm really excited for what we've got next. It's going to be something new. And... It's Das Boot time. You got that right. And I think you'll enjoy how this goes. I think the thing that I think the thing that I'm really afraid of is that I'm going to make a mess of it and I'm going to die like right at the very beginning, so I can't make a legit video series about it. But by God, I am going to stream this playthrough for better or for worse, eh? So, we'll be playing a new game. Before we jump in, by the way, I remind you, push that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate you if you click that, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you want to think about a super chat tonight, I'm a fan of you, let me tell you. So, we are going to try and pick up the timeline kind of where we left off. April 1940 is when U47 went down into Davies and met her demise. So, the next nearest boat would be, I do believe, July 1940. I think this is the closest we can get. We have August 1940 in a Type 2D, or July in a Type 2D, right? I do like the torpedo nestled between the two bosomy hearts. We're out of the port of La Rochelle. U-137. Okay? Sounds good to me. Expanding horizon. Emerging from the Deutsche Werk shipyard in Kiel, U-137. Excuse me, we'll start that over. Emerging from the Deutsche Werk shipyard in Kiel, U-137 enters the Kriegsmarine as a powerful Type 2D U-boat. This improved design grants her greater endurance and range over earlier Type 2 U-boats, making her a potent weapon in the expanding Battle of the Atlantic. The German war machine has swept across Western Europe. France has capitulated, leaving the United Kingdom as the last bastion of Allied resistance in the West. The attention now turns to breaking Britain's resolve. While still a small force, the U-boat arm is growing steadily. Grand Admiral Dunitz remains convinced that submarines will be pivotal in choking Britain's sea lanes and forcing a surrender. U-137 and her crew now sail into the teeth of this ferocious struggle, their actions poised to shape the course of the war. Damn right. Here we go, boys. Picking it up with the first U-boat flotilla out of the port of La Rochelle and U-137. We go hardcore. Yeah, we go hardcore, bro. All right, expert. Okay, and we do notch it down for the sake of the stream on some of this stuff. Okay, AI difficulty is going to be medium. All right. Okay, are we fine with that? Hard economic difficulty. Okay. Disable torpedo solution preview. Specify if torpedo salvo preview should be visible on the map, as well as additional information such as an estimated hit angle. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. Disable. Yeah, right. We want to disable it. Damage difficulty. Hard. Okay, fine. Mission markers. Only well-known targets. Yes. Mission selection is no choices. Detection feedback, none. Disable health bars. Specify if ship health and buoyancy bars should appear in the user interface. This setting does not affect the underlying damage model in any way. If you choose to play with health bars, they only serve as estimation of the overall ship condition. Yeah, we'll disable them. I don't think we've ever had those before. Mission types will be varied. Headquarters will do automatic. Size of convoys, large. I think we just stick with large. We just got to do what we can do. Sinking physics realistic. Sinking credit requirements, higher. Encounters mode. This setting controls how encounters with other ships occur at sea. Ships are simulated realistically within the game world, and finding them is a challenge. Periods without encounters are possible, potentially leading to slower pacing of gameplay. Additional encounters. Alongside normally simulated ships, extra encounters are occasionally generated nearby, ensuring a more engaging experience. So, again, for the stream, I'm probably going to go with additional encounters, and that will probably ramp up the difficulty just a bit, and the danger, also the turnover of missions and time back in port. I will, when I've played U-boat on my own, just doing a real easy, slow burn cruise on the boat and out hunting and sinking, I have done default where everybody is realistic, and you've got maybe 2 weeks where you find absolutely zippo. So we won't do that to you. Morale management difficulty is hard. Okay, hardcore aiming mode, no. While having this setting enabled, your crew will never compute torpedo solutions for you. It will be necessary to do this manually in all cases. Yeah, no. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We'll keep with metric. I always go with that. Coordinate style, classical style. Choose display mode for coordinates, okay. Presented in degrees, minute, okay. Yeah, yeah. Food management, yes. Mission completion, automatic only if enough fuel, no. If automatic mission completion is enabled, game will offer an automated return back to the port after mission objectives are completed. It's recommended to use this setting unless you are looking for a comprehensive experience of submarine commandeering. I might go with this. Again, for the sake of the stream. Collision damage, absolutely. Torpedo flaws are realistic. High detection hint. I'd say yes to that. Save mode. Oof, ports only. That would be rough. Can't do that. First person only. Yeah, no. AI difficulty medium. Economy difficulty hard. Let's do... what? I was down kind of like 89 or 86 in the last time. Let's do damage difficulty medium. Disable contact visualizations. Okay, yeah, normal. Let's do normal. That's what it was. Okay, we're gonna keep with that again for the sake of the stream and also to make sure that we just don't frustrate ourselves to death here. 89% realism is what we will have. We're gonna go with that. Okay, here we go. Let's do voice 4.
Los geht's, Männer. Lasst uns einige Schiffe versenken.
Yes, sir. You better believe. Body shape large. No. We are, say, about like that. Black half sip soda is good. Okay, yeah, we got all that good. Okay. Slightly overweight. Okay. Fair enough. Complexion. Let's go with... Oh, yeah, he means business. He means business. We're going to go... aviator glasses. Right? I need to get myself a pair of aviator... I'll tell you something. I'm getting this close to actually bringing some, like, outfits on the stream. Don't encourage me. All right. We won't be bald. French crop. Whatever that looks like. No. No way. Would you be able to take a captain that looks like that seriously? Would you? Come on. Yes, handsome indeed. Oh, there's a side part like the Führer. Good Lord, all of these. Okay, short. That'll be fine. And then we'll do the skipper's visor cap. Okay, how's...
Los geht's, Männer! Lasst uns einige Schiffe versenken.
Als eingespielte Mannschaft werden wir dem
No, I like
geht's,
voice
Männer.
1. Let's do it.
Lasst uns einige Schiffe versenken.
All right, of course. Brand awareness, baby. Captain 60s. Thousands of young brave men enlisted in the Kriegsmarine, enticed by fame in the chase for glory. No! We missed the intro. Darn it. I almost feel like I want to run that back so I can have it for the video. Here we go, Port of La Rochelle. Here we are.
Viel Glück bei Ihrem nächsten Einsatz, Herr Kommandant. Kommen Sie und Ihre Mannschaft gesund zurück.
July 4th, 1940. There's our Type 2 U-boat right there. I wonder how long it'll be before we can work our way up to a Type 7. I don't think I want to stay in this Type 2 for very long. Look, man. Oh, there's tight quarters right here. Sheesh. Okay. Well, we begin. Goodness gracious. God, what a tiny boat. Okay, I have to take a tour of this thing. I'm testing out the binocs here. I have never, this is the very first time, you are witnessing the very first time that I have ever set foot on a Type 2 U-boat. So this is how you get up and down, right there and underneath there, huh? Okay. Okay, very good. We got ourselves an MG out here. No deck gun for us, man. Just a few torpedoes. Okay, very good. Escape hatch right there. All right, let's go down inside this thing and check it out. All right, here we go. Dink. Right here. Oh, you gotta, yeah, man, that had to have been a pain. You climb down one, and then you gotta step off, turn around, climb down the other. Okay, here we are in the control room. This is gonna take some getting used to. Holy smokes. It's all right here. There's our bow torpedo room with 3 tubes. There's our pump. Here's our radio man and listening station with the hydrophones. Ah, okay, Dirks. So, Mr. Dirks, check on him. His name is Herbert Dirks. He's a fine guy. Oh, of course, the other thing we're going to be doing is Massman. Hello, Massman. One of our engineers. Ooh, officers' bunks in the back. Wow, that's much tighter than the old Type 7. There's our head. Okay, there's one of them. Got the electric engine here and the diesel engine here, all in one compartment here in the rear. Is that even a bulkhead right there? I don't think so. I think that's just a pass-through door. Wow. All right, there's our light switch. Storage right here. Okay, cooking here. And this tiny-ass boat, oh my God. It's going to feel so much less like we're on a cruise. Depth keeping. Okay, where's our battery boxes? Our battery room, battery boxes and things. Is it down here? No. Here? Right there? No. Over here? No. Oh, that's the cooking station. Okay. Do we even have a battery box like we normally would? Maybe not. I think he's listening to the radio. You know, he's trying to tune in a radio station there. But oh, here we are. Power for control room, conning tower, bow torpedo room, and the engine room. So 4 power switches as opposed to the other, which had quite a few more. Is there another power box somewhere? Perhaps here in the bow torpedo room. Wow, this is pretty cool, I got to admit. There's our officer storage right there, the cabinet. Okay, very good. This is going to take a little getting used to, I can't lie. Here we have the whole bow torpedo room setup. God, we will all be crammed in here together. I hope y'all get used to one another. We're going to have some things to do here right off the bat. So, hope you hang in as the U-boat campaign gets underway. We got a shopping trip for starters. Let's climb on down. Okay. Head on in here. Let's see what we got. Hey there, man. Didn't get an eye patch this time, but how do you like my hat? I want to take command of a different U-boat. I could tell him that right off the bat. Try to get into Type 7 right now. God, this thing is terrible. We have 6,000 worth to spend here, so we need to be a little careful. I'd say we go ahead and stock up on a little more food variety. Let's go 35 on that. We got 4 and 4 there and there, fine. Flak gun's pretty much full. Not quite, but almost. We could probably do with a little more. Let's just do that right there. Fill it up a little more. Well, I got all the fuel we need. Torpedoes, bow storage. Oh, bow storage is only 2 torpedoes in the tubes. Okay, we're moving some. Okay, let's do more of this. Let's grab some of these T1s. Okay, I'm fine with paying for T1s. Let's bring them in. I like this little bar moving across showing the progress of the loading. I like that. That's cool. We do not have stern torpedo tubes to work with. All right. We should definitely get some more coffee. Oh my gosh. Okay, we really can only afford to get like 2 more. We've got our 2 rebreathers. Let's go ahead and with those, let's get our engineers these rebreathers here in their hands. You, sir, you get one. And you, sir, you get one. Girth Bruning. His name is Girth. Very well. That's some name there, Girth. All right. Radio. Herbert Dirks working in the radio room. All right, this is a gripe. I'm going to have this gripe for a long time, I'm sure, and that is that I honestly, it's a facet of the game that I can't use to help boost morale, is to play the music in the game, because I get copyright blocked when I play it. So, grrg. But the next thing to do, while we wait for all of that stuff, U-boat's going to be off duty one day. Let's go ahead. Let's go get our mission. Right here. I'm here to pass on orders from Admiralty. What can I do for you? Give me my orders, of course. Thank you. Yes. There are orders from the headquarters. Your eyes only. Orbits along the Atlantic coast. Allied yep.
Die alliierten Schifffahrtsrouten, einst ein entferntes Ziel, befinden sich jetzt in greifbarer Nähe. Wir sind nicht mehr durch lange Fahrten von Deutschland aus gebunden und verbringen mehr Zeit mit der Jagd. Unter dem Kommandanten...
perhaps we will be amidst the happy time, huh?
Die Briten sind überrascht. Ihre Verteidigung ist dünn gesät, ihre Konvois schlecht bewacht. Jede Nacht brennt der Atlantik mit Trümmern ihrer Versorgungsschiffe.
Well.
Großbritannien steht alleine da, eine belagerte Insel. Wir greifen nach ihrer Lebensader in der Hoffnung, sie an den Verhandlungstisch
Very well. We shall begin the happy time, I suspect.
Sie ihre Schiffe und schneiden sie die Insel von den notwendigen Versorgungsquellen ab. Der U-Boot-Besatzung muss bewusst sein, dass das Schicksal dieses Krieges auf unseren Schultern ruht.
No way. We still have the attack scap. I'm not going to do that mission. I'm not doing it in honor of U-47. No way. Not going to do Enigma recovery either. Although, I guess we could still do that. It's just in the same location, which I don't like. Ooh, rescue of Kriegsmarine official. Interesting. All right. We begin with your average routine patrol. It would appear here it is a low difficulty patrol, they say. After Kriegsmarine has gained access to the French ports, capabilities of our U-boat forces have grown tremendously, as they explained. This is going to be a 40,000? Oh, that's for the whole campaign. Got it. It's okay. I'm sorry. We need to travel to BE4 and 7 in the Northeast Atlantic, 1,500 kilometers to complete the patrol. We need to sink at least 4,000 tons. We'll go for more than that. And if we do it, we'll get a new engineer. Foggy weather expected in the area. Fantastic. What a way to start things off. I hope that's not a bad omen. We ended kind of on the tail end of some foggy weather in our U-47 campaign in the last playthrough. So, okay, let's select this. New mission is accepted. The captain comes back aboard. And U-137, I'm getting used to that. U-137 will be on its way soon enough. In the interim, one more housekeeping item to handle. We go to the crew menu. We have 14 sailors and 5 officers aboard. Oh, would you look at this? Some of the men have dressed down. Okay, we've got everybody on board now. So we can customize you with, say, something like that right there. Let's give you a cap like that. Is there anything? Can you? Okay, he grew up in Hunsrück, an experienced electrical engineer. His wife, yeah, okay. So that's a nice look for an electrical engineer. That's fine. Okay, done. Good. Okay. And next would be Alwyn Peters. We've had him before, I'm pretty sure. So what's his story? Alwyn Peters grew up in a small village in Austria. Has been tinkering with motorbikes since his youth. So he gets an accessory, a brown eye patch. He gets some trousers with braces and also a blue polo shirt. He looks like this with a cap that has that little knot on the top of it, and I think that will be fun for Alwyn Peters. Let's go to the next man. Bernhard Schultz. What shall we dress him as? Look at his story. Never thought about serving at sea. His parents have a tavern outside München. Even in his youth, he regularly helped in the kitchen. However, the start of the war changed his plan to taking over the tavern. He was a kitchen assistant in infantry battalion, lentil soup, bacon, field the kitchen, cook, grease, and Schultz always. So I think this guy could probably cook. I like that right there for him. Let's go with the braces, and I like that too. Let's give him that. No, let's go with the sailor's cap right there. Hair color is fine. Comb over, slight stubble. Let's give him a little. Let's give him heavy stubble right there. I think that works good for him.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Yeah, that works for me. Bernhard Schultz, good, excellent. All right, next up, Klaus Vogel. Klaus Vogel, how will this go? Torpedo los! We'll be doing some torpedo shooting before you know it. Klaus Vogel comes from a Prussian officer family, also wanted to enter officer candidate school, so this is going to be a future officer. Look at him, he's very handsome. He looks like a leader. He looks like a man that men will follow with the crazy eyes. That guy looks like he'd punch you in the face for looking at him the wrong way. We won't give him that hat. He is a distinguished member of the crew. Maybe this guy is an uptight dude. Maybe we give him a sailor's cap. We go. He wants to be an officer, so he dresses kind of like one, the best that he can anyway. So he'll do like this right here. Okay, he feels distinguished like this. Klaus Vogel, we'll remember him. Klaus Vogel, probably a future officer. Next up, as Conrad Otto heads into his bunk to get changed into the comfortable things that he'll be sailing in. What's his story? Klaus Vogel reads back through his journal, remembering the days of his time back at home. His son of teachers, Conrad Otto, very well read. He's most fascinated by books about seafaring and adventurous naval heroes like Admiral Nelson. He's also musically talented and plays several instruments. Faced with the choice whether he wanted to become a musician or rather go to sea, he decided to join the Kriegsmarine. So, this guy, I bet he could get away with being kind of like a party guy. He wears like something, something like this. Something like, I like that right there. No cap, no side cap. Nope. Let's have him. Somebody else already has. Oh, I like that right there. He looks like a musician, like an entertainer, like a modern day country music star right there with the flannel. That's perfect. Conrad Otto. Daniel Lorenz. We've had Daniel Lorenz on many trips. This same dude. So his biography is likely changed. German, Austrian descent, weapon lover, honor service, Navy student. She counts. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's do that for him. He is this guy is this dude knows that the way to look when you're in the Navy, right? Okay, Daniel Lorenz. Let's take off the cap though, and let's go with a beanie like that. That looks good. It denotes the lower rank, right? We're going to have a few more to do here. David Peters. David Peters comes from a poor family. His father sent him to the forces. So this guy, yeah, maybe of low repute, you might say. But he's got nice clothes. Despite it, he's got a decent-looking cap, and that'll be fine for David Peters. Dirk Maas. Oh, this is a large guy. This guy's large and in charge, it looks like to me. Let's go up. Let's go up with Dirk right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You only going to come mess with me? I don't think so. No, sir. No, sir. Let's give him a cap. Let's give him... yeah, right there, right there. I like that right there. Next would be Dietrich Luther, who will have the braces here like this. Let's give him the blue shirt, and that's fine with the sailor's cap. I like that. That all looks good. Dietrich Meyer with the... Boom. We got to have somebody with the tiger cloth, man. We'll have a little gray beanie on him. What's his story? Born in Berlin, in the vicinity of Airport Berlin Tempelhof, Dietrich Meyer has been fascinated by airplanes since his youth. He learned a lot about engines technology and soon graduated from high school. Volunteered for the German Luftwaffe for pilot training. However, yeah, okay, so this is a wannabe pilot, huh? All right, well, he's going to have to learn the ways of the sailor. That would be Dietrich Meyer. Eric Schwartz is next. Eric, your Schwartz is as big as mine. Here we are with a red polo shirt for Eric Schwartz. So let's have him put that hat on. Eric Schwartz, coming from Schwarzwald, moved to the Baltic Sea coast with his parents as a child. His boy is a long fisherman on his father's boat. So yeah, that makes sense with him wearing the hat then. That works for me. Let's give him an accessory, a black eye patch. That works for me. That is Eric Schwartz. Felix Schmidt, a sailor who's deprived of everything. He does not like people, but still finds himself in the service. Weirdo. Okay, this guy. Let's have this guy be. Let's have this guy just be, just a regular old humbug, like that, with a cap, like that. He just hates everybody. He looks like he doesn't want to be anybody's friend, but that he's fragile and has been through a lot and is a little bit lonely. So let's go with that. Stefan Keller is next with trousers and a belt. Yeah, we'll go with that. Stefan Keller, what's his story? A pharmacist's son. Oh, yeah, for sure. He is going to be dressed like a real, what do they call those guys? Prep, like a preppy. There he is, as Stefan Keller. And now Stefan Meyer, who will keep his uniform. He's an uptight guy. Handyman. He was a car. Well, no, he can't keep. He's a car mechanic. So he'll have something more like that. Right. Is that the same as one of our other guys, though? I feel like it is. I think it is. We'll go with that. No, we're not. That right there. And then we'll ditch the sailor's cap for that cap right there. Boom! And there is Stefan Meyer. We've already got the others who are in their casuals already. These guys that will be joining probably our next cruise. Looks like we've got the dudes ready. I want to rearrange things a bit, I think. Do we have all this right? 3, 9. Let's go 8 on that. Yep. Let's go 5 on this. Or rather 6. Okay. Let's have this. Oh, yeah, you can't. Okay. So, yep. Hans Joachim. Okay, we'll have him be aware of going to the conning tower to take a watch. I think we'll have him aware of doing medical duty. Now here are our engineers. Good. We want to make both of them aware of the engines. Bruning will be our main maintainer, I would say. This is loading, right? So this needs to also be at 9. This needs to be at 8. Okay, 9. And this will be at 7 for him. This will be at 9 and then 10. Okay. And then Captain 60s. We will do cards for all of them. So we'll go 5, 5, 5, 5. We'll do reloading ammo for Fisher at 4. And we'll make Bruning also. Somebody maybe has to reload ammo from time to time. So many preparations to make before you actually leave. And we do have a cook, our first officer, very well. Which reminds me, we need to introduce ourselves to our people. Girth Bruning, our engineer. Gunther Massmann, an esteemed engineer. Hans-Joachim Fischer. And Herbert Dirks, our radio man, our first radio man, in the crew of U-137. All right, so right off the bat right here, before we get moving, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a few cinematic shots here. Okay, got to have the mic off. All right, and we're back, everybody. How about it? So I'd say that we may have a few final things to do. We don't have a lot of money to spend on this stuff, so we're going to wait one day. Okay. Now, I do think we need one more torpedo. I think we've got space and storage for one more. And then, yep, let's make it a T2. Sorry, T2. Food. I think we should get some more food. it would be lovely if we could get some for cheap. So let's go. Boom. 90 of that. Let's go. 20 more of that. And then let's get some vegetables. We'll go 30 of them. Leaves us 464 in the budget. So this is again beginning of campaign type of stuff here where you're just not going to have as much to work with. Plenty of space in the storage room though. Be off on duty another day. And then we'll be on our way. Good. Last thing would be the schedule, right? Let's have this organized the way I like. I like the officers to be here. I like the radio man to be here. I like the engineers to be in the middle. So let's do the schedule. Okay. Officers, our first mate. He will be working at night. So starting at about 9. And he'll get a couple hours of free time, a whole bunch of rest, a few hours of free time. All right. And then captain works during the daytime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. Okay, then he'll get some free time, some sleep time, right there like that. This is, okay, so we'll do this and this. We'll do this and this. Like that. Okay, so there's no gaps. Then we have the same sort of thing with our engineers. Right here. Like that. And our radio man, he'll be up kind of daylight hours. He'll get right up and get on the radio, etc. This is all good. Morning, evening, night. Fantastic. Our squads really don't need to change. We don't need to permanently assign any sailors to anybody. I've not yet seen why it is that you would do that. We'll set the boat. Air compressors management, lighting management. We'll do that. And we'll set the schedule for die once we get to our patrol sector. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, all the ships at sea, we are about to make for the Atlantic Ocean, my friends, and off we go. The new campaign begins. Can you feel it? I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let's go get them. Let's go get them. I don't like this mission marker being here. Shoot. I could have changed that at the beginning of the campaign in the campaign options menu there, but oh well. Oh well. So, we're here to head out all the way there. Wow, that is a long way to go. Whew. All right, though. We've got to do our best. We'll head to the south. Try to avoid British air patrols, which be coming out of here. I believe they can get probably, yeah, about right to there. So we're going to have to watch ourselves headed out. And that's just the long and short of it. Do expect we'll be able to go down easily enough. We'll head out just like that. Okay. Good. Let's bring the speed up. And make our way. Clearing La Rochelle. And on our way, it feels good to be back out at sea, my friends. Ah, can you feel the breeze? Can you smell the salt water in the barnacles? Looking back at town in the wake of our fine little war craft, our war vessel. Like I say, good to be back out, fellas. Starting 8 a.m. on our way out. If we make our way out and we just get sunk immediately by an airplane, I am really going to laugh hard. Like, really hard. That is going to be very funny.
Das Meer scheint heute ruhig zu sein. Hoffen wir, dass es so bleibt.
And now, we wait. So, hope all's well with everyone as we get late into this post-Easter week. Road Dog, I know you're in the chat. What's going on in the Windy City lately, huh? Anything fun and or interesting? All right, get the reds on. We can stay on the surface, traveling this speed. That's fine. Let's give him a helper. Let's give him 2. Travel through the night. And once we clear this area, obviously the Bay of Biscay, which is dangerous for U-boats. Here we go with a little fog. That's going to help us too right here. Okay. Need to get a guy on the navigations. Need a little help on the engines to help keep the navigation from getting too low. All right, he goes back to rest. Very well indeed. We've managed not to exhaust anyone, so that's good. All right, let's get the captain staffed up. Let him go back to bed. Have the watch staffed up. That's going to be important. Let's have this staffed up. Very good, very good. Head out, huh? Where are you going to be off to, man? For a month, too. That's a long time to be away from home. Okay, should be out of danger as far. Ooh, here we go. That nasty little storm. Woo, it is dark. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Darker Nights off. Thank God. Can we get that fixed? Arrgh. You know, you miss stuff sometimes. Ohio. Go Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio. I presume anyway. I'm going to have to get more coffee tonight.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Navigation besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Morale's going up. Fantastic. Oh, that was... Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, man, I don't think we're getting the... or maybe we are. Maybe we're getting the help from the non-Darker Knights now. Tough to tell. I just don't think we are. I can't have it be, you know, impossible for you guys to see. I think we maybe fixed it though. So, because I do a lot of my operating at night. We may, if we do single ship, we may end up having to just do single ship stuff during the day. If we do convoy stuff, I'm not comfortable trying convoys in the daytime. That's going to be silly. I don't think we'll get many convoys. Oh, the traveling man. The traveling man indeed. Hope that doesn't create a lot of burnout. I could see how it might.
Ja?
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Wir haben ein Funktelegramm vom BDU erhalten.
Okay. From BDU, Captain, we've decided to implement a change in the assigned squares for your U-boat. Please head to square BE5 to BE8 and perform the patrol inside them from now on. Big change. Here we go. Confirm. All right. So we're just about at our patrol sector now. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and enter it. Right. And now I get into nerd mode here. And I begin laying out a search grid. So bear with me while I just take care of this right here. Binger. Like so. Kind of up here. We'll go all the way. Like so. And we'll run a course to there. We'll kind of go here and then up here. And then we'll come to here. And then back to here again. We'll do that for now. Cool, cool. Hopefully the weather improves. And also, what time is it? Okay, it's 10:45 a.m. Let's get to our patrol sector. Bingo. We are here. Let's get a little extra budget, shall we? Report it. Sink enemy trade ships, total gross register tonnage of 4,000. All right, let's get to our dive schedule, huh? What are we now? 1441. So let's go dive at 1500, 1900, 11 o'clock at night, 3 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and 11 in the morning. Just like that. That's what we'll start with. Get on the schedule. Let's see how we're looking here. There we go. I think our darker nights is now no longer going to be a problem. I think. We'll see. Woo! Let's do this. Okay, yeah, thank you for the heads up on that, Dog. Is the idea you got to get through one whole night for it to actually take effect for the next one? That's a good tip. Well, here we are. Youth 1. Ah. Oh, that's right. We've got to try to remember. Well, here we are. We have arrived. U-137 is in its patrol set. Cut. U-137 arrives in its patrol sector, changed by BDU, and a little bit closer to the mainland of Europe. However, we do expect to find enemy merchants forthwith as the happy times in the Battle of the Atlantic get underway. Happy times for us, we hope. And we'll have to make them happy, that's for sure. Okay, going down to periscope depth. So this is the other thing I don't love, okay, is we're going down to periscope depth in order to do a hydrophone check. I was pretty sure that the most effective depth to set your boat to was like 25 to 40 meters. Could be wrong. Let's slow it down. 'Let's get him over here.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
$30 meters. And then we'll take a real listen here, using our own ears. See what we can get. I'm gonna have to refill my cup of coffee here soon. Ooh, here we go. All right, I don't hear anything.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Oh, I don't like this. I like this much better. Immersion. We don't hear anything. We'll see if we can see anything. Doubtful that we do, obviously. I mean, that's the way that it works for most stuff. The deeper down you go, the more you can hear low frequency stuff. I mean, that goes to a certain point if you hit a thermal layer, obviously. But, you know, kind of in that 20 meter to 50 meter range, you can really hear stuff out there. Yeah, don't see anything. So, onward and upward. Mind the schedule. Kind of slow it down for this a little bit. We'll go red lights. Up we go. Very good.
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
Oh boy, here we go with this. Oh boy. Oh, how much you forget about being a brand new boat captain in the campaign in U-boat. It is a humbling experience. All right, speed it up. Let's make sure we stay on the clock. Ooh, hey. You've got to be joking. Oh my word. Look at that. You've got to be joking, man. We've got, holy smokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ships right here. 14, 15, 16. Oh my gosh. Ships that are kind of close here. I don't think they can see us. Oh, snap. Dude, this is tough to deal with. I'm not going to lie. You have to like countermand the with the keypad, the wave of the motion of the waves. That's tough. That is tough. So, appears we have stumbled upon a convoy, gentlemen. And we're right at the nose of her. Fantastic. Okay, I want to bring the boat port. Let's go speed it up a tad. I want to change the angle of attack here. Go like this. Let's head this way for a bit. Okay, now let's head back. Might miss the initial destroyer screens. Let's get to deck awash. And we're going in, boys. The thing we're going to have to think about is that we're not as fast as the Type 7, even on the surface. And now that we're deck awash, yeah, we're definitely slowed a bit. But okay, the captain is going to need to get off of the attack scope for the time being and caffeinate. And that goes for your captain in the chair here on the stream as well. Oh, we got a little bit of lag. Get a little bit of lag. Take one of them coffees. Take two of them coffees. Good. Let us get back on the scope here.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung 355 Grad.
Okay. Got this convoy in our sights. We're not going to be able to report it, I guess. They're not going to see us for a little while yet. And we're chugging along. I think we're going to be able to move right into it. This is going to be a little nerve-wracking to start things off, my God. I think that the UZO stabilizes a bit on its own when you actually lock on to something, I think. All right, let's see where we are. Pretty good spot. Pretty good spot right here. Right. So he's going to be going, say, that way. That is what? That is about 80 degrees. Right? Oh, escort. All right. Let's head on down. Periscope depth. All right, now we need you to maintain our torps, bud.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Ja, Herr Kaloi, ich kümmere mich darum.
Probably want to get somebody some coffee here. Yeah.
Ja.
Radio man, caffeinate,
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
bingo.
Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Okay. Now, since we're a Type 2 in this thing, I'm thinking it's probably going to be best that we not get too crazy and just jump into the middle of this convoy. I feel like that would be a little dumb. So this contact here is going to be
Rohr 1 gewartet.
at roughly 3. What would you call that? 325. Right here. That, I believe, is an escort right there. And that is our nearest merchant, I'm pretty sure. This freighter here. Still making this speed, 11 kilometers an hour. Slow it down. I think we'll probably be at a good attack angle right here. Decent shape anyway. Campaign begins with a freaking convoy. Can you believe that, man? That is wild. All right. I have got to get up and refill my cup of joe. Come on back and rejoin here shortly, guys. We'll watch as we go in, but I am going to slow it down a bit. I don't want to miss a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back, y'all. Hang tight. What coffee do I like? That is a question that, you know, I would answer by saying whatever works. And lately, based on budgetary reasons, coffee has taken a hit in quality, and I'm down to instant coffee. So pray for me. Pray for me. Normally, I will like to do like Folgers pods, you know, or something like that. By the way, I'm starting to have some second thoughts about coming right after this convoy in the daytime. Oh my gosh, and this scope on the Type 2 only has 2 zoom modes. Got a Corvette up front. They're still quite a ways off there. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go down to 25.
25 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
I'm going to slow down a bit. Let's get the periscope down. Let's make sure he's on the hydrophones. Let's keep him maintaining torpedoes. Actually, let's do silent running. Blue lights. Turn that off. And stop him. Yeah, loading, that's fine. So I think what I really want to do here, I think that what I would prefer to do is kind of let this thing pass over us a bit and then pop up after the escorts have passed us by. Try to hit something. Probably use 2 torpedoes to do it, just to ensure a hit. As they're passing us by, should be able to get a target. We'll want to start maintaining torpedoes here pretty soon, I think. Let's take it to 35. Something else up here, huh? Okay. And we'll be going right under him. That's the escort. We are not cavitating any longer. It's silent down here. Shh. Shh. He goes, oh no, about the coffee. No! Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, let's go down. Let's turn to the left. And let's kind of get straight into the convoy. Let's hope that they treat it like it was just a ghost. They are not. Down, down, down. Speed it up. Keep that turn going. Here we go. They're missing. Woo, buddy. Okay. Let's come back to the right. I think they dropped too shallow. Let's go down a bit more. Let's straighten it out. "70 meters turns into a yellow danger zone. That's no fun. No idea how they detected me there. Really not sure. I was at 35 meters. I don't think passive sonar would have picked me up. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, we're going to slow it back down again. Let's bring it back to 50 meters. Rather, 35. I hear ship alarms up above. Destroyer 325. Okay, right here. Pretty sure. Yep, that's them. I think he sees us, or he has an idea about where we are. Let's go ahead. Let's come to port. And let's head right at him. Bring the propellers speed up just a tad. Well, spooked him a bit here. That's for sure. Definitely don't want this to end prematurely. We just started the new campaign. By the way, if you're enjoying what you've been watching thus far anyway, click the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. It's Alternate History Gaming on Bank 60s. Got ourselves in a bit of a pinch. Captain 60s, what's going on up there? Oh, right. We can't see out of this. What the heck? That's funny that they do that. Well, I don't hear any sonar, so that's good. Let's bring it back to the right. What's our distance to this fella? 1.4. All right, let's go risk it. Periscope depth. Let's have you improve the depth keeping of the boat, please. Now you maintain this torpedo. Pretty sure they spotted us.
Herr Kanoi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Okay, there's a corvette. All right, there's that. Here's our buddy there. Again, corvette off to the rear.
Kommandant, wir wurden entdeckt. Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben.
Okay, how about you? That is an Empire Bell. The Empire Austin. Recognize. Oh, jeez. Come on. All right, stop. She's going like 5. Oh, shit. No, she's going like 5. And that's bow. I'm going to call that bow. 73. Set that. Distance 1611. Go.
Geschwindigkeit 3 Knoten.
Go.
Lage 7 5. Bug rechts.
Go.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1 6.
Flood. Tube 1. Fast.
1 bewässern.
5 meters is good.
Rohr 1 bewässern.
Los.
Los.
One away. All right, crash dive.
Sichere Tiefe gehen. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Schneller, schneller.
To here.
80 Meter.
Turn to the left.
25 Grad. Backbord. 25 Meter.
And we'll have view of this.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo einschlagen. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
Come on, baby.
80 Meter. 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Oh. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding. Just missed under the fin. Jesus. Oh, you gotta be kidding, man. Okay. We're down deep. Slow it down again. Keep it on silent running. Blue lights, absolutely. Keep everybody else quiet. Depth keeping, yes. No. Get off of this. Go to the command. Go to your damage control. Go to your command. Get your helpers. All right. Ah, dang it, man. Tried to get a shot in there. Knew that that Corvette was coming up our butt, our backside. We got depth charges going off. Let's get back to the engines. Speed it up. Down some more. Straighten it out. Back to the right. And this is medium difficulty enemies right here. Goodness gracious. Now they know we're here. I think we're going to have to try and stalk this thing at night in the next run. Let's come back up. Call it 66. Fine. The devil's number. No! 71. Whew. Had to fix that. You can only go 9 kilometers an hour underwater in a Type 2 right here. Okay, I would say our best bet is to continue trying to just pop out the backside of this convoy and get the hell out of here. Unfortunately. Alright, let's also do this. Get rid of that. Don't need that music making things goofy. Here we go. Slow it back down again. And when I say disengage, I mean just get the heck away from these escorts. If we can probably, if we can get well away, keep the convoy in sight. Maybe re-engage with some of the merchants that split off in a panic. God, man, that one was so freaking close. Just seeing what you had there. Road Dog, you got it, dude. Golly. How disappointing is that, miss? Just had to take a guess at the speed and guess just a scotch too short or too slow. Should have gone up to like 6 or 7 kilometers an hour and I probably would have had him dead center. Sheesh. That's what you say with that one. Sheesh. They're still pissed, but I think they might have lost me. I don't hear any sonar, so we got several ships that are pissed, though. I think they're closing in. Let's come to the starboard. Let's come to 3-5. Man, this is one way to start a new campaign in U-Boat. My goodness, folks. Okay, they're about right on us. Let's speed it up and take her back down again. Let's come to the right, to the starboard. There they are. Woo! Woo! Oh, I don't see any depth charges popping in the water there. I'm gonna straighten it out. Slow it up. Let them try and see if they can figure out how to get me. Okay, back up to 50 meters. We really got to outfox him here. Do that. Back to the left. And under the next one, which is here. Ooh, wait. Let's go periscope depth. I have an intuition. I have an intuition. I don't hear as many of their propellers right now. And I think we're going to have a target in front of us. Okay, good. Let's have you maintain number 2. Go.
10 Meter.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Holy smokes.
Angesteuert.
You. What else we got? Okay, there's an escort right stinking there. Okay, that's an Empire Belle. She's probably going something like 8. Angle on bow is 98. Distance 266. She's too close. Oh my God. Got one behind us. Got that escort, that Corvette there. Next thing we've got in front of us is a destroyer. So we need to head down.
Tauchen auf. 50 Meter.
I'll tell you what, stay at periscope depth. Maybe we can hit this thing. In EF class, I think he's stopped. Angle on bow is like
15 Meter.
61 or 60. Set that. I think he's at 0. I think his distance is like 1,000.
Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Right? Let's plug those in. Let's flood this one.
Bewässern.
Let's plug these.
Visieren. Gegnerfahrt. 0. Knoten.
Let's go all stop.
2 bewässert.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 6, 1. Bug links. Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 0 Meter.
Ready? Los.
Los. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. 30 Sekunden.
One away.
20 Sekunden.
All right, all hopes are we can get a hit with that. Let's come to starboard.
Ruder 20 Grad. Steuerbord.
Speed it up a bit.
Sekunden bis Einschlag. Fehlschuss.
Shit. It was set at 5 meters. It went right under him, guaranteed. Yeah, I bet you it went right under him. Son of a bitch. All right. Very well. That's my fault. Skill issue. Always is. Okay, we need to go back down to 50. Stay slow.
Aktuelle Tiefe
Down periscope.
10 Meter.
They're right next to us. I mean, take it on down.
75 Meter.
Let's go, boom.
25 Meter.
We'll be ready to crank it back to the left, too. Arrgh!
65 Meter. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And we're going to breeze by this thing on the left. Take it to 100 meters.
100 Meter.
Still on silent, right? Yep. Gonna burn up a bunch of torpedoes on a bunch of misses, damn it. Gotta think fast. Gotta think fast a little better.
85 Meter.
Back to the right. Speed it up. Man, oh man. Tough misses here, guys. We'll clean it up. We'll clean it up. Now let's come around behind him. Welcome on into this stress fest. Jeez. Keep it interesting here. That's for sure.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. 105 Meter.
All right. Well, the rest of I think the rest of our effort is going to be spent on trying to get the heck out of here, frankly, after missing a couple of shots like that. God dang. We're a little rusty. I mean, we haven't been great to begin with in tight spots like that. I make no bones about that. My skill set and my composure needs to improve. Should have remembered to set the depth on that torpedo to something shallow instead of something at like 5 meters like a freighter. That's what I got wrong. You end up paying for it in stress. Take out that destroyer. That would have gone some of the way toward making things easier for us. Now we just kind of got to get out of here.
Kurs setzen. Schneller, schneller. Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit. Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon.
Shit. Let's bring it to 50 meters. Let's come to starboard. Oh. Would really hate if they brought an end to this campaign prematurely. Let's bring it all the way around, boys. Gonna have to head the direction that we don't really want to go. Kind of got to go right at them.
60 Meter.
Gonna go right through here.
Kurs setzen.
soon as we hear depth charges, or as soon as their props are close, we're going to crash dive it again. Speed up. Bing. Crash dive. Boom. Goes fast. Right. Boom. Okay. Let's go to 100. While their depth charges are going off. We try to make our getaway. Let's go back to 50. Ooh, they're dropping heavy back there. Okay, convoy's behind us now for the most part. We're just dealing with some of the leftovers. Slow it back down. Whew! Let's dive again. Everybody's behind me. The more they drop these depth charges and give me a chance to crank up to full speed under here, I want to believe anyway, the better chance we're going to have to get away. But might speak too soon here. Let's keep going. Let's come to starboard. Good move. Oh God, the rest of the damn stream is going to be spent just trying to get out of this spot. Back up to 50. Up, down. Don't let them get a bead on you. Back to the left. Head this way. Oh, it's kind of nerve-wracking stuff, I can't lie. Goddamn convoy on our first time out. This is nuts, man. All right, let's slow it back down. Let's come to 70. Stay there.
Aktuelle Tiefe 65 Meter.
Got one closing in here. So, starboard we go.
Ruder 30 Grad.
Speed it on up.
Schneller, schneller.
100 meters.
100 Meter.
75 Meter.
Gotta hope for the best on this one. Kind of cut across and under this guy. He's right on top of us. Back to the left. Well, at least they'll be afraid of us, I hope. We managed to slip away. Boy, I think they set their latest depth charges pretty deep. Slow it back down again.
Voraus. Aktuelle Tiefe 100 Meter.
Let's come port. Let's come up.
50 Meter.
Whew! How long are we going to have to stay down here? That's the other question. Back to 70.
70 Meter.
Back this way.
Koordinaten setzen.
80 Meter.
Will we make it? No idea, you know, folks who were asking how in the world I got discovered in the first place. You tell me, man. I was going super slow speed. I was running silent. I don't even think I had my periscope up. I was at like 35 meters, going slow, letting the convoy go on overhead. I guess maybe you just can't do that. I don't know. Everybody out that way. They're off a ways.
75 Meter.
Couple guys still close by that are circling.
Wasserbomben. Sehr nah.
All right.
Schneller, schneller.
Dive back to 100. Come to port. Come on, baby. Not too worried about this right now. So go to your station and get your helpers. Go 11 kilometers an hour under here. Push it deeper.
120 Meter. Kurs auf diese
Port.
Koordinaten setzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 110 Meter.
This Type 2, different to work with, I'll say that. Different to work with, man. They've got all of these warships.
120 Meter.
Let's do that.
Diese Koordinaten setzen.
Slow it back down. Let's bring it back to 65, 66. No.
Tauchen auf
69.
Meter. Tauchen auf 70 Meter.
Try to get out of this scrape. Oi.
Aktuelle Tiefe 120 Meter.
Okay, they seem to have slowed themselves.
115 Meter.
Let's go. Port. Full speed ahead, go. Somehow, some way, we're having a hard time coming up. We don't have any water in the boat. Not sure what the deal is there. Just taking a while longer to get going here.
90 Meter. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Get back to 50. Come on back. We gonna make him work for it. Be like a bucking bronco. You better believe I know who's hanging in over there. Hey. Appreciate you, man. So excited to get out here initially. This is going to turn into a nightmare.
Kurs setzen. 60 Meter.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Port. Back to 100.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. 60 Meter.
Let's slow down.
Voraus.
Got plenty of time. We got 11 hours of air. We've got 16 hours of battery, so we can stay down here for quite a while to try and survive this. All right, let's bring it back up to 70.
70 Meter.
Must stay vigilant. Must always stay vigilant in these situations.
95 Meter.
Tell you something, man. I'm gonna be in a mood for a little satisfaction. I may want to turn around and come at this convoy again. They've used up a lot of depth charges on me so far. That's for sure. Maybe squirt out the backside, come to the north side of the convoy. Wait for nightfall here in about 2 hours, 3 hours. Hit him again. We'll still have, I think, 3 torpedoes to use for that.
80 Meter.
Seems to me like they're going to let me go here. Ooh, maybe not.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Stop.
80 Meter.
Let them go in front. Medium moving away. Means he's moving this way. Moving away, moving away, moving away. Closing in high speed. Medium. Okay. Medium closing in. Okay, I think we got one marking us. And we got 2 with depth charges still closing in. I think is what we got going on here. So let's just keep the speed. Oh, shit. Head on down. Fast. Port. Sometimes I wonder if our radio man's just hearing things. He keeps talking about Wasserbombs when
95 Meter.
there don't seem to be any actually dropping. He keeps talking about them being very close. Sheesh. Ah, damn. Girth Bruning is exhausted. All right, let's get him some coffee. Let's get him some coffee. Not maybe for the best to take him off the hydrophones for the time being, but gonna need it. Go in a circle.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Let's go here. It'll be tough for us to get away from this one, man. Let's go back to 50. Ah, dang. Okay, he's closing in for a kill.
Aktuelle Tiefe 100 Meter.
These guys are all moving away. Got one closing in, one marking us, one closing in. Let's do that. Okay, they're moving away now. You got to be kidding. Okay. 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 Okay, if we're being pinged anyway, let's roll. Let's just go. Let's give him some help. Let's just go. I think it's just this guy. Maybe him. And we got hydrophone contact. One ship moving away. I think we maybe head to that one next. Take it down. Since we've got the torpedoes, you know. Down 100. Got one coming through here for a depth charge run. We're going to come to starboard. Cut the curve. Get him on his command station. Good. Let's come this way. Excellent. Okay, I think everybody's moving away. Let's go periscope depth. Oh, there's a transmission. Interesting. I wonder what the transmission is. The Type 2 is not as good for first-person move around. Pretty cramped. What's the message? Encrypted. Okay, there's a buddy. Okay, that's our only buddy. Seems to me he's turning away. Oh my gosh, look at him go. Look at him go. And we are free at last, I think. Oh my gosh. How nice it would be to get a parting shot at those bastards. There's our convoy still. But let's take that to BDU. Let's do that, and then maybe we'll get ourselves a wolf pack. That would be nice. After them expending so much depth charge ammunition on me. Let's set a course. Let's set a course here. Then around to here. Here, and then like that. Let's stay high speed, yeah. I think we can go out of alarm. We're going to stay in silent running, though. You can head to bed. Let's go like this. Oh, shit. Come on. Really? All right, he's just going in circles, I think. Okay, made it out. Holy smokes, guys. Maybe we end up coming back with a wolf pack. So we make it on the other side of all that. Back up at periscope depth, just keeping an eye out for a destroyer buddy who was kind of keeping us company back here. Seems to have moved off. I don't see him anywhere anymore. All right. First time in a while, let's go ahead and bring the boat up. Whew, and here we are, back on the surface for the first time in some time. My God. Can't believe we made it through that. Gee-many. And Looking pretty good here. We'll go back to normal lighting, get out of silent running, bring the gyro compass back on.
Reisekompass einschalten.
All right. Let's get the captain off the periscope there. We don't need that up anymore. Okay. Convoy's still there. I'm going to shadow it like I was planning on doing. Let's get some rest with everybody that we can.
Rohr 1 geladen.
And we need to speed up. We need to speed up big time. Right. And we're still out here, you bastards. Haven't gotten rid of us yet. And by God, maybe our survival will mean something. Maybe there will be more U-boats called in. We did report the actual convoy. HXF convoy? What was it? HXF convoy spotted. All right. Probably won't take BDU long to put together some coordinates for other U-boats. We may indeed have ourselves, if not an official in-game Wolfpack attack, we may shadow this convoy for a bit tonight, hit them. Wouldn't be tonight that we get all the U-boats involved, though, so there is that. Where are they? Okay, it would be another day and into the night, so they would probably get to like here before we could actually hit them with a wolf pack. We had another contact up this way. Boy, oh boy. What an encounter. Decent survival. I think we're about past time for the stream, though. I'm afraid we're going to have to end the stream right there. But, as you know, the journey has only just begun, my friends. Here on Alternate History Gaming, I am so excited to be joined with you as we launch this new story in U-Boat. Had so much fun tonight, guys. Appreciate you joining in. Don't forget, on your way out tonight, if you haven't already, click the thumbs up button for me. Consider subscribing. It's Alternate History Gaming with me, your humble and gracious player host, Bank60s. I say thank you once more. I wish you